It's your girl Queen, reminding you guys to connect with us on patreon.com/TMG Fam, where you can get full exclusive access to all content, bonus videos, behind the scenes, vlogs, lives, and so much more.
What's good, TMG Fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction, man. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Listen, man, I know this video here is gonna make a lot of people. Where are my animal lovers at? Where are my animal lovers at right now? I know y'all around. Listen, this video right here is about to make bring a lot of tears down your face. So go ahead and get the paper, the tissues out, and check this video out. This is about to be the 10 most inspiring animal rescues, man. Oh, it's about to go down. Seriously, I know you're like, seriously, L? You really had to do this video? Seriously, L? Yes, we had to do this one, man. We checked out some heroes the other day, so it was only fitting that we brought back some more heroes, man. So let's check this video out. Shout outs to the top 5 best. Here we go.
Animals can be fierce, defensive, and wild, but sometimes they find themselves stuck in terrible situations that put their lives at risk. It's only through the help of humans that these animals are able to overcome these challenges and carry on with their lives. Today, I'll be showing you 10 animal rescues that will surely melt your heart and make you want to go out and look for ways to help the animals around you. Stay tuned.
Told you, man, it was probably going to be one of them videos that make you cry. He just confirmed it, so it wasn't my fault, all right? Don't get mad at me.
And all the way to number 1, it's the ultimate animal rescue, one that many people call the greatest animal rescue ever. Number 10, a cat on the freeway. Some animals can be in danger right in front of our noses without us even noticing. That was the case of a small kitten that was trapped in the middle of a freeway in Los Angeles, right off the fast lane.
Wow.
With so many cars driving by, it was hard for the kitten to get out of there, and it was hard for the drivers to spot the cat and save him. Luckily, a driver named Sheila Green was able to spot the kitten and immediately sent a text to Hope for Paws, an animal rescue team that would know what to do. The staff immediately came to the scene, following Sheila's instructions. She couldn't take a photo, but she gave clear directions to find the poor kitten. The team was able to find the kitten and notice an eye infection and malnourishment. They named him Little Napoleon and immediately fed him and cleansed him. We don't know why someone would leave a small cute cat in the middle of the freeway, but we're lucky to have people like Sheila and the rescue team. Number 9.
Wow. Wow, and I've never had a cat, but I know people who are cat lovers, man. That would have completely broken their heart. Like, to see that cat, like, and she did that in the middle of the interstate, it looked like, you know what I mean? Traffic crazy, and she was willing to, you know what I mean, risk endangerment to go take care and save and rescue that cat, man. Hats off and salutes to her.
The fawn in the frozen lake. Winter can be a scary time for animals. As the temperatures get lower and the bodies of water freeze over, some animals are not ready for the challenges that come in such conditions. That was the case of a poor innocent fawn that got stuck in the middle of a frozen lake and would have remained there if it wasn't for the help of some hunters who were nearby to rescue him. The hunters had already seen something odd around the lake area, but they hadn't noticed it was a fawn. They found the fawn with his back legs stuck inside a hole while his front legs kept him from sinking.
Wow.
The hunters brought the fawn to the shore, but his hind legs were still struggling against the slippery ground. He was then brought to a more solid ground where he was able to fully stand on his 4 legs and run back to his mom. Number 8.
And see, y'all, man, I tell y'all how I think. And I thought I put this thing on vibrate, my bad. But, man, I tell you how I think. I think my thought process and the way my crazy mind thinks is, if I save this animal, maybe I may be in trouble one day and this animal saves me too. You know what I'm saying? I could be in distress somewhere and this animal see me in distress and come pull me out of a hole somewhere, or go get help, like that dog in another video I saw where he went and got help and brought the police back. So I'd be like, man, I might need this animal one day, or he may see me up against some bear or something in the woods and come rescue me or something like that. So you got to think about that kind of stuff. I know it's outlandish and far-fetched, but that's how my crazy mind works.
The paralyzed dog. A few years ago, a rescue team in Udaipur, India got a call regarding a dog that couldn't walk after being hit by a car.
Wow.
When the team came to check on the dog, they learned that the dog's spine had been hurt during the impact, and that produced severe nerve damage. That was what kept the dog from properly using his hind legs. The dogs kept staring at his legs as if he was trying to figure out why they wouldn't move and why he couldn't properly use them. While nerve damage is often irreparable, the team decided to give it a try and see how much they could do for the dog. To their surprise, after a lot of weeks of rest and physical therapy, the dog was able to walk on his four legs again. They named him Georgie and became an inspiration for more people in the area to help their local stray dog.
Wow. They gave him physical therapy. Like, those dudes deserve a medal. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, that was insane. That was a miracle. That's one of those Christmas miracles that you hear about. Wow. I mean, he couldn't even like move his legs. He was sitting up like he was sitting up in a chair or something. And they took the time out for a stray dog that they didn't know and gave him therapy. And now he's up and moving. That's insane. That's incredible.
Considered victims of a lot of accidents. Number 7.
Wow.
The house with the 40 cats. The life of a hoarder can be quite interesting and even entertaining, but some hoarders have gone to extremes that put the lives of those around them at risk. That is the case of these 40 or more cats that were left abandoned in a hoarder's house for more than 6 months. If you have pets, you know that they depend on you on a regular basis, and even the smallest things you do for them have an impact on their day-to-day lives. Now imagine leaving more than 40 cats behind, unattended, with no one really knowing that they're there. What would their living situation look like? Well, certainly it's not a good scenario regardless. These cats were found by a group of kind people who became aware of the situation and decided to come to get them out right away. There was poop and fleas everywhere, and all the cats seemed to be suffering. Some cats were resisting the kindness of the humans as they felt threatened and were fearful of facing more abuse. It took rescuers a long time to get the cats comfortable enough to transfer them out of that house. Right after the cats were rescued, a lot of people in their community donated money towards getting them the stuff that they needed for a proper recovery.
Wow.
A very happy ending indeed, because the cats all got foster homes and they learned what the good life looks like. Nope.
Whoa. I mean, come on, man. You just abandoned them like that? Like, they had no way of I'm surprised they survived. You know what I mean? And their animals are very resourceful, so I shouldn't be too surprised. But it was a bunch of them, man, and they had bugs and fleas and everything crawling out through their faces. Probably could use several meals. You know what I mean? And I'm surprised that those handlers went in there the way they did, because them cats could have been very aggressive. You know what I mean? Could have been very, very, very aggressive. So shouts out to them for their bravery to go in there. Because I don't know if I'd have done it.
Number 6. The dog in the pipe. Sometimes dogs get stuck in an uncomfortable situation by being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But that's not necessarily their fault. They can't always recognize dangerous situations, and for that reason, we must be ready to help if we find them in need. And this is exactly what happened in Mumbai, India, after a stray dog was found with a PVC pipe stuck around her neck. She had just given birth to 5 puppies, and she was looking for shelter at an industrial complex near her. A local came to feed her and immediately called an NGO to come help. When the rescuers came, the dog ran away in fear. She came back after 2 hours and they finally got a hold of her. Removing the pipe was not an easy task, as the dog started choking when they tried to pull it off. They also tried using knives and scissors, but the material was simply too thick to cut through. After many attempts, they were finally able to loosen the grip and the pipe came off. The very first thing that the dog did was look for her puppies and feed them. Luckily, she had kept them at a safe space away from those PVC pipes. Number 5.
Whoa.
The ducklings in the storm drain. Next on this list, we have a mother duck stressed out for her ducklings who went down a storm drain in Arizona. Mama Duck was pacing back and forth in distress when people noticed that her little ducklings were missing and she couldn't do anything to help them out. A group of rescuers came to the scene and went down the storm drain to pull the ducklings out. At some point, like many moms would, Mama Duck jumped in to see if she could be of any help. She simply had so many babies that at some point she started to leave with her ducklings, forgetting there was still one more of them waiting for her. Luckily, the rescuers spotted the little guy right away and brought him back to his family. I suppose you can't blame Mama Duck. With so many ducklings in such a stressful moment, it's easy to forget things. Number 4.
I mean, bro, these is just... Like, and the fact that people were able to catch these on film, man, and present these to the world, man. Salute to the fire department as well, who, like, you never know what all they do. Some people think, oh, they just go into fires or they may rescue a cat out of a tree. No, man, they do a lot more than meets the eye. Trust me when I tell you. Shout outs to them.
The bighorn sheep in the forest. Bighorn sheep are very threatening animals that might scare you at first sight.
Facts.
There are a few reported cases of wild sheep attacking humans, and honestly...
1 minute. I don't mean to laugh. But first of all, my man, you was way too comfortable out there that you didn't notice your surroundings. And he was able to just sneak up on you like that and push you in the water. That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful. that was so disrespectful right there, my man. You got to pay attention to your surroundings. He disrespected you.
This is an animal that can easily knock you down with those horns and with that strength. They can be quite defensive, especially if they are in rutting season. So what would you do if you found one of them in need? Would you come help it out? Well, that's what a runner did in this story when he found a wild sheep with a horn stuck in a tree. The hero of this story came close to the animal, trying to comfort him while trying to break the tree and release him. He was risking getting pushed down by the aggressive sheep, but the runner persisted. His efforts finally gave results as he was able to pull the sheep horns out of the tree. The wild sheep ran away into the forest and the runner celebrated his victory. I guess we gotta keep our eyes open for ways to help when we go into forests where animals like these live.
He's way better than me. That thing was mad aggressive. Now, I'd have tried to go get help. I'd have tried from a distance, bro. Do you see? Like, what if that thing turned and just came at him? He had no line of defense. No line of defense. Nobody probably, like, I don't know. The camera person that's holding the camera would have probably darted and left him. That's what you gotta know about people, man. You think somebody is in the trenches with you, and then you turn around and look for them for help, and they're gone. They're gone. That's what happens. Fight or flight. Fight or flight.
Number 3. The baby elephant in the hole. What started as a simple want to get some water ended up in an accident that scared a baby elephant and his mother. The baby tumbled into a hole that was not too deep, but it was too big for the baby to get out on his own. His mom did come to the rescue, but her efforts were pointless. Even a group of other animals came to the scene and none of them knew what to do. Luckily, there was a group of rescuers nearby who knew exactly how to get the baby out. However, doing so wouldn't be so easy.
No, because then you got to worry about that mom. That mom trying to make sure she's protecting her child, so she don't know what your intentions was. So I think this may be interesting.
Since elephants are overprotective, and this mom would not let anyone get so close so easily, even if it meant that she would get help. Finally, the people got an idea. They decided to fly a helicopter on top of the elephants, which made the mom step back and clear the way for the rescuers to walk in. They immediately came and got the baby elephant out in a short time. The rescuers then stepped back and the helicopter left, and Mama Elephant came back to see her baby and comfort him after such a scary event. Now it's time for the day's best pick.
Yo.
The picture I chose for today's video is one that has stirred up some controversy online. The picture became famous during the Amazonian fires of 2019. A lot of people started to speculate that it was a member of the Brazilian army saving a jaguar during the fires. But I hate to break it to you because that isn't true. This picture dates back to 2016, way before the fires happened. The jaguar is in fact a pet of the Brazilian army. However,
I was about to say, because he was way too calm. He had to really know him. I'm not putting a jaguar's head on my shoulder like that. Pet or no pet. I don't know. No, I salute him for rescuing or whatever he's about to tell us he did. But a jaguar on my shoulder, like me in proximity of his teeth,
You will be inspired to know that the jaguar in the picture was indeed rescued. Not just once, but 2 times. Here's the story. Number 2. The jaguar in the Amazon jungle. Chiquitia was abandoned by her mom when she was just a cub. In fact, big cats like jaguars are known to abandon their little ones when they believe they are not fit for survival. Chiquita was left in the Amazon jungle, vulnerable to the dangers of other wild animals in the hands of hunters. One day, the Brazilian army found Chiquita and immediately took her with them. They couldn't spot any siblings or mother nearby, so they decided to keep her and raise her as their own. Against all odds, the young jaguar recovered her health, and the Brazilian army sent her back into the wilderness. After a while, the Amazon was hit by strong rains that flooded the jungle. A group of officers found Chiquita holding on to a fallen tree, fighting against getting drowned. The officers took Chiquita back to their headquarters and realized it was best to keep her with them. They then built a shelter that mimicked the Amazon jungle where Chiquita can enjoy the freedom of the wilderness while being protected by her friends at the army.
Wow.
In that way, this jaguar became a symbol of freedom and hope for all those endangered species out there.
I saved the best for last, but first,
you see how big his teeth was? Her teeth? Like, come on, man. Like, y'all are brave. Y'all are brave.
Rescue. Back in the year 2000, an oil carrier ship spilled its contents into the ocean, threatening the lives of about 20,000 African penguins that got covered in the oil. Dion Di Napoli, who's also known as the Penguin Lady, sent out a call for volunteers to come and give some of their time to help out these penguins. To her surprise, she got about 12,500 volunteers coming to help her and the team. And mind you, these people didn't have any outstanding skills or experience other than a true desire to help out. After 3 months, this group of inspiring people were able to clean up the oil from all the penguins and send them back to their regular habitat.
Wow.
And that is just a touching moment to see the penguins walk back to their homes all scrubbed clean and happy. No action of kindness is too small for an animal. Have you ever been able to help an animal in need? What was the most touching story for you? Let us know in the comment section down below. With all that said and done,
Yeah, man. Let me know too. What was some of you guys' animal rescues? I think for us, for me, it was getting like a dog from stuck up under a shed. You know what I mean? Rescuing a dog, and he was very aggressive, but we ended up getting him out. That's probably been like the most inspiring rescue that I performed. But what about you guys? Let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section. Did this bring tears to your eyes like I said it would? I want to know that too. Let me know in the comment section. All right, so if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and stick around and stay tuned. It's your boy L to the next reaction. I'm out. Peace, y'all. Stay solid. Hey.